Beats Planet.
And we back. Like broad straps is Voch Lombardi. Thug Life, microphone check. Outlaw, microphone check. Tupac, microphone check. Can y'all hear me out there? Can y'all hear me? Let me fix my levels. What's good, man? First and foremost, free Joe Mixon, free Randy Gregory, free LeVar Ball, R.I.P. Christine Leahy. What's good, man? Today, just got a little bit of channel maintenance going on. What's good, Chris? Man, let me jump in the chat box real quick. Festerson was good. Steelers fan, whoever you are, was good. That's one of my platinum members right there. Cornelius Bradnax, hope I'm saying your name right, was good. Austin Scott, cool ass Drake Holiday, what's happening? Almighty Phil, Calvin Jackson, salute. It's one of my other platinum. I need a level higher than platinum members. You know what I'm saying? I need one higher than platinum because Calvin Jackson, one of my one higher than platinums. You know what I'm saying? My man Juice is one higher than platinum. Fest is one higher than platinum. DeQuante is one higher than platinum. You know what I mean? I need to figure that out and cross that road when I get there. But Cornelius Edwards is one higher than platinum. Both of y'all. You know what I mean? So with that diamond, you know what I'm saying? You know, y'all may be diamond level supporters, you know what I mean? Because I don't like to use the word fans. Some people come out and use the word fans. I don't like to feel like I'm better than nobody. I'm just some small town cat from Mississippi. I ain't good with the word fan. I ain't nobody. But y'all my diamond platinum level supporters, you know what I mean? Salute to y'all. Today what I wanted to do as I take a sip of my happy juice, I wanted to get an early idea of what y'all think of next year's prospects. Last year I did a video, Leonard Fournette versus Dalvin Cook, and it did what it did, right? But I feel like I condensed it to just Leonard Fournette and Dalvin Cook because some people were number one on Christian McCaffrey. Some people were number one on Joe Mixon. I didn't get a chance to get them in there. Salute to that. We had 9,000 subs right now. The next celebration video, it'll be the 10,000 sub, 1 million view celebration video. I'm at like 930,000 views or whatever. 9,000 subs. So, you know what I mean? Cowboys suck nuts, Voch. Hey, man, so do your mother. That's how she got here. But anyway, what I wanted to do was I wanted to just gauge you guys' temperature a little bit on what y'all think about next year's top prospects. You know what I mean? Lieutenant Dan was good. Shouts out to the Unintentional Grounding Podcast. UNGR Podcast on Twitter. Go follow them. So I'm here to discuss today 3 running backs. I think these are going to be 3 of the polarizing running backs next year. I'm not going to say they're the 3 best running backs because I haven't watched film on all the running backs. I don't want to be irresponsible, you see? And I'm at a point to where I'm not ready to make an opinion yet. I feel like in the last videos, I was clearly on Leonard Fournette's side. Then let the rest of y'all, you know what I mean, do y'all thing. You see what I'm saying? I don't have a stance on who's the best running back yet. I've watched a little film. I've watched enough film to where I'm gonna drop three quick look videos next week. Oh shit! Thought you was gonna look over and blow that comment off. You real Voch? Nah, man. I'm not Hollywood, man. I read all these comments, bro. I shout y'all out and everything. What's good? Rushdie, whatever. Yeah. What's good, bro? So, today we're gonna take a look at Saquon Barkley, Penn State. We're going to look at Derrius Guice. If I'm saying these guys' name wrong, please let me know because I haven't done no research, all right? Derrius Guice from Louisiana State University. Some people forget that LSU stands for Louisiana State University. I said Derrius Guice from Louisiana State. They say, who? And Bo Scarbrough. Okay? The reason why I'm adding Bo Scarbrough, because I know Alabama fans get real. They they support their guy. They come to bat for their guy. You know what I mean? Like, you know, some people think Bo is the best of these three. Some guys think Guice is the best of these three. Some people think Saquon Barkley is the best of this three. I'm not, you know, I don't know yet, you know. And that's where I don't lie to y'all. That's where I'm different than everybody else. I'm not going to lie to you and be like, oh, I've watched film on everybody in the 2018 class. Hurrah. This guy is clearly better than that guy. We haven't even seen this year's film yet. You see what I'm saying? We still waiting on the 2017 film to come out. So I don't know what's gonna happen. Bo Scarborough may develop some type of quickness we're not aware of. Derrius Guice may work on some type of patience that we're not ready for. Saquon Barkley may clean his blocking up. You see what I'm saying? So we don't know what the finished product of these guys are gonna be yet. So I'm not willing to make a stance just yet, but I do want to hear from y'all. I do want to know what y'all got to say. So y'all can feel free to hit them phones at any time y'all want to. The number's in the description, 515-739-1285. Access code 309-104. Okay? With that being said, look, I look in the comment section. What's the first thing I see? First thing I see, Bo Scarborough is the GOAT. And these Alabama fans will do that. They'll do that. Look, man. Like the video that spawned this channel, right? The video that put everything in motion was Ezekiel Elliott versus Derrick Henry. And Alabama fans couldn't wait till the preseason came around and Derrick Henry was actually running well, and Zeke look, you know, he was coming off his hamstring injury, and y'all was ready to say Derrick Henry was better than Zeke. Then we came to the point to where Zeke, where his first two games weren't the best, and they was like, I told y'all Derrick Henry was better than Zeke. Zeke rushed for 600 rushing yards. 1,600 rushing yards. Took 3 games off, and was a part of a rotation. You know, if you go back and look at my Zeke versus Derrick Henry video, it's still Alabama fans in there talking about Derrick Henry better than Zeke Elliott. I stand by Alabama fans. I stand by it. But pardon me as I take a sip of the H2O. But I need y'all to cut that shit out. cut that shit out, man. Derrick Henry ain't better than Zeke. See this guy right here? This AL football guy. I don't really do trolls, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, the neighborhood I grew up in, there wasn't a lot of room for trolls. The house I grew up in, there wasn't a lot of room for trolls. You know, you say what you meant and you meant what you say. I don't think this young man, Alabama football, I don't think he mean that shit. All right? I don't think he really mean. Wow. Let me just pause y'all and just, you know, just make y'all aware of what's going on right here. This cat right here, Cornelius Edwards, I can't describe how supportive this man's been. You see what I'm saying? And if it was more people like him, you know what I mean? If it was more people like him, this wouldn't even this whole like look, I'm doing this coming from the day job, right? You know, I was at the day job today. I was like, man, I haven't done anything channel-wise in a while. Let me do something for the channel. If it was more people like Cornelius Edwards, man, it wouldn't be no day job, bruh. Y'all know how much film I drop on this damn channel if it wasn't no such thing as the day job? Know what I'm talking about? This man done supported the Patreon. That link is in the description. He supports all the social media. He comes on the live streams. He watches and comments on the videos. He's purchased a Speed Strength ass whoop shirt. And he's dropped some bread in the super chat. You the Voch Lombardi member of the month, dog. like for real, man. Like that man, the GOAT. Right. Shrey is saying it. Look, let me highlight that. That's real. That man's the GOAT. Cause listen, man, like I put so much pride into trying to build this community the right way. You know what I mean? I don't tell y'all all the stories or whatever, but I've actually tried to low key bring people together, kind of sort of to build a community of Alcatraz Master. Hang tight, I'm gonna answer your question in a second. I've low key tried to bring people together to build a community of, of my thought process. You know what I mean? Like, don't listen to media scouts, do your homework, show work, all that type of thing, right? Like, I've tried to build this thing that y'all can be proud of. You know what I'm saying? Not just me, not just the rest of the draft community, something that y'all can be proud of. Instead of looking for Warren Sapp's opinion, we look to each other for some type of guidance. You know what I mean? Like, I know people that'll come in my Facebook group and they'll listen to what Andrew Parrish got to say. He's one of my members in my Facebook group. Andrew Parrish will come up with a hot take. He'll tell you what game to watch, and he'll support his opinion, and he'll make you think about it. My man, cool ass Drake Holiday, he in his chat box right now. He'll give you a Dalvin Cook take. He'll tell you the game and the timestamp. Right? He said, oh, you don't think Dalvin Cook can run people over? Okay, go to the Clemson game at the 5-minute and 22-second mark, and it'll show. You see what I'm saying? And bringing people like this together, right? That's what I'm trying to do. That's my main like goal in this thing, right? And that man, look, who's this? Just let me put him back on the screen here. Cornelius Edwards supports that idea, that movement, that notion. Because I see it. I see the moves that he's making towards building this. Calvin Jackson is another one. Salute to him. He a Saints fan. We shouldn't be getting along like that. Juice is another one. These day one people that support in y'all own way. I saw my man Festerson. Where he at? It was one comment he made. He said, man, I'm a broke college student. It ain't always about the monetary thing. Cause I've seen Festerson. He ain't even know. I don't tell y'all everything I see. I've seen Festerson on other draft videos shouting me out in the comment section. That's the same thing. That's just like dropping $10 in the super chat. I've seen people go in other Facebook groups shouting out this movement. Going on Brett Coleman videos, shouting out this movement. It's the same thing, bro. Salute to all y'all, man. Let me go ahead and jump back into this running back discussion, man. I know I named it that way. Hey, hit them phones up, man. I want to hear from y'all. Anyway, what was I saying? Somebody asked me about Brett Coleman's Zeke video. That's what I've been trying to tell these people for years. As a Cowboys fan, of course, I feel like the whole Zeke is only as good as his offensive line theory. I always felt like it was BS. But bruh, like if you look at the plays to where even when Zeke got touched, he's breaking through people to turn 1 yard into 4, 1 yard into 5. You can watch Zeke get into the open field and not get caught. I love DeMarco Murray. Motherfucker got caught from behind a bunch. Let's see. The first live video I've been able to join in. Great work, bro. Salute, bro. Zeke from being the blocking back, the catcher, the runner. When I say runner, the finisher, the run away from her, the shiftiness, the ass whoop he puts He puts on blocking in the pack. Like Zeke is leaps and bounds better. Leaps and bounds better than the rest of the pack. And I know a lot of discussion gonna come with who's better, Zeke or Dalvin Cook or Fournette or McCaffrey, and then they're gonna get into Saquon, Barkley, and Guice and Bo. If you put all those running backs together, you get Zeke, man. I'm sorry. Speaking of Zeke, as I just look at my comment section, let me scroll down. It's funny, right? Because this man, Law Nation, we actually from the same city, right? And it's not like, two people from New York talking about we from the same city, or two people from Los Angeles talking about we from the same city. Me and this man, and he can come in this comment box and attest to this. We're from this small city in Mississippi, right? People already look at the South and call us country. Then people in the South look at Mississippi and call us country. Then people in Mississippi talk about people from Natchez and call us country, right? You know what I mean? We come from the same city, and I just stumbled across his channel, and he just stumbled across mine. He's a couple years older than me, so we ain't go to school or nothing like that. But we both running the same type of deal, man. People where we come from don't even know what a podcast is. We so behind and country like that. I ain't talking crazy about my city, but it's life. I tell my family members all the time, they don't know what a podcast is. They don't understand what YouTube is like that on that level. And, to see two YouTubers from the same channel, man, from the same type of age group, we're peers like that, to see us support each other like that, I've shout this man out plenty of times. I just watched one of his videos early today. He shouted me out as well. And to see this type of contribution from someone from the city, from the town, salute to you, bro. And it's an extra salute because you know how it is. You know how it is stepping out the box, man. I appreciate you, bro. Salute to you. Voch is definitely not an Alabama hater. I love Alabama football. I'm actually a huge Nick Saban fan. The coach in me wants to be like Nick Saban. I want to emulate Nick Saban when I get back into coaching or whatnot. I've coached a little bit, but when I get back into coach, I want to get like Nick Saban, man. But Derrick Henry ain't better than Zeke, and I'm not ready to give my Bo Scarbrough opinion just yet because I'm not sold on it yet. I'm not one of these TV scouts that's gonna give you an opinion right now just to change my mind. 3, 4, 5 months later or whatever. But just watching film or whatever, just watching a little bit of 2015 film, what I was able to put together. Get y'all asses on these phones. What I was able to put together just watching, though, it looks like Saquon is going to be your complete guy. It looks like Saquon is going to be the favorite. You know what I'm saying? Even though Guice isn't that far behind him just with the eye test or whatever, Saquon looks like the runner, the shifty guy, the finisher. They're all finishers. Don't get me wrong. Some of them finish better than others, right? But Saquon is the clear, like Saquon clearly looks to finish people. You know what I mean? He can outrun you. He can outshift you. They run out of the shotgun a bunch. You know what I'm saying? So he does do a lot of zone read type of stuff. I haven't seen him line up under the center and do any type of power running and nothing like that. That's more so Alabama's thing. But I think Saquon can run out of any system. You know what I mean? I do think he's going to be the first one to get picked up. Derrius Guice is probably my favorite to watch though. Out of the three, I think he's the most fun to watch because he runs like an absolute maniac, right? To where when you look at Saquon and you see how clear his vision can get, because Saquon has to read every play, right? Saquon's in that zone scheme, so he mostly reads every play. Guice has to read, but he doesn't play around, man. Guice sees what he sees and he hits it. He gets there quickly. You know what I mean? and he runs like a maniac. A lot of people are asking, is Guice better than Fournette? Physically, no. Physically, no. But what Guice does different than Fournette, Fournette is more like I'm going to be productive with just my skill type of thing. Saquon trusts his eyes so much, and I'm gonna show this on film, when I drop my quick looks next week. But when Derrius Guice sees something, he gets there in a hurry. I ain't saying, he's impatient as a runner, but he can probably work on that. But man, hold on, man, because I ain't know. Hold on, man. I wish I could show y'all some film, but I ain't trying to get this video flagged or nothing like that, bro. But damn, I'm gonna show y'all. Just hang tight, man. I'm gonna show y'all in the quick look. I'm gonna edit this thing tonight. I'm gonna try to have it out within the next few days, man. Damn, the goddamn day job killing me. But what makes Guice and Saquon so different is I think Saquon gives you a little more range to do what you want to do, right? Like, this isn't my last assessment or nothing like that, because we still got to see the 2017 film. But I've seen Saquon line up and run routes, line up outside and run routes. I've seen him run swings out of the backfield. Haven't seen him catch a whole bunch. I've seen guys run a lot of routes out of the backfield and they'll not throw him the ball. But then I've seen guys run wheel routes to the end zone and get in the jump ball situations, right? I've seen them. Alabama football, man, I really need you to stop, what's the word I'm looking for? Stop trolling, man. It's bothering me when I look at it, dog. Just whatever. Cut it out, man. Bo Scarbrough. I'm not ready to say he's the least of the three backs just yet. And not to say Bo Scarborough is gonna be garbage. I ain't hold up. Hang tight, brother. Let me mute you. I'm not ready to say Bo Scarborough is gonna be bad or anything like that. I'm not saying he's the worst of the three, because he can still be productive. He's in the system to where he can lead the nation in rushing. I mean, Derrick Henry did that too. He can lead the league in rushing, but when you look at his feet, they aren't as quick, he has some long speed, but compared to the first two guys, you see what I'm saying? His lateral quickness isn't as laterally quick as the other two, But if you pound him in A gap 30 times a game, he can be productive for you. You see what I'm saying? But like I said, we're gonna watch the film. We're gonna cross that road. We get there. I would talk about Nick Chubb, but I already put a video out on Nick Chubb, and I really need this season to complete my thoughts on Nick Chubb, because he's coming off of that. He's coming off of that off of that season or whatever. Shreyas, what's good, man?
What's up, Voch?
What's happening, man?
Watch. All right, so I was wanting to talk about the draft class in general.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It seems from 2010 it peaked, right? And then after that, 2013 was not very good. And then after that, it keeps getting better and better. 2014 was better, and then 2015 was even better, and then 2016, the year before this, was pretty good. And then this year, I think we topped off. And next year we keep getting better. Like the running backs we got who we got? We got Royce Freeman, we got Derrius Guice, we got Jumpman, Saquon, Barkley.
Mm-hmm.
We got a lot of people. You know what I mean?
I will say this, bro.
Getting better.
I will say this. I've seen a lot of, this dude's gonna be better than Fournette. This dude's gonna be better than Jamal Adams. This dude's gonna be better than Marshawn Lattimore. I see a lot of that. But what I think is going to happen with next year's draft is, because look, man, this year we was in the 6th round talking about, damn, this dude's still here, that dude's still here. You know what I mean? Like this class was, last year's class was top heavy, and it was deep.
Yeah, this year was special, man.
This class is just even more top heavy. Like it's not as deep, but it's just even more top heavy than the last class was. You see what I'm saying?
All right. Oh yeah, I got you. So what you're saying is that the talent, the top talent is more abundant, but like the depth is not totally there as it was.
Right.
It was yeah.
Right, but then again, no, I haven't watched all the film. I don't want to be a media scout to lie to you and just make bold statements right now. I'm not, you know.
Yeah, it's way too early.
But
Saquon, though, I gotta say something. All right, go.
No. But it's more top heavy this year. But it's also different than last year into where like it was more pass rushers last year. But you got tackles this year. You got quarterbacks this year. You got both years had running backs, but this year had like better receivers. I'd say. You see what I'm saying? So go ahead.
Yeah, I got you. Saquon Barkley, man, that guy is impressive. That guy does everything you need him to do, and like his jumping is on point.
Mm-hmm.
Like. Jumps over an entire offensive line, and he does it on a regular basis. It's pretty funny. Also, I gotta tell you about Harold Landry. Yeah, Harold Landry.
Who?
Edge from
Okay.
Landry.
Okay, I got you. Okay, cool. Go ahead.
From Boston College, right? This guy's a freak.
Yeah, man, I heard of him. I'll take a look at him. I'm not gonna. Well, yes, I've seen every piece of film on Harold Landry. I know exactly. You know what I'm saying? But we'll cross that road when we get there. I plan on watching him after I watch 3 of these running backs. But so I don't have an opinion for you. I'm sorry, but I heard he's supposed to be a beast. I saw him mocked around the late 20s mark or whatever, but if he's one of the best pass rushers in the class, he'll probably be top 15 before you know it. Go ahead.
He's 6'3", 250. He's not going to be a really good run defender from the looks of it. Like, I mean, you're going to check him out later, which is awesome. You can check out the 3 running backs. It's going to be pretty cool to watch. All right, man.
I'll see. Hey, man, who do you think's better out of Barkley, Guice, and Scarbrough though?
Honestly, man, I think it's 1A, 1B between Barkley and Guice. Scarbrough is a little bit too, like, I don't know, like, bulky for me.
You hate Alabama. Damn it.
No, man. Alabama is beast. Alabama, I mean, I've borderline followed Alabama, and I don't even follow, like, I mean, outside of Iowa, I don't really follow college football. And Iowa, like, always takes L's in playoffs, so, I mean.
I feel you, man. Appreciate it. Thanks for the call, bro.
All right, man.
Yes, sir. It's one of my day one cats, man. I remember it was this dude, Greg Matthews. He went on this New York Giants show, this New York Giants radio show. He was like, what did he say? He was like, yo, man, I was watching this film on Miles Jack, man. This dude, Voch Lombardi, was breaking him down. He started giving all these Miles Jack facts or whatever, just watching the film. He sounded like he's been watching film. And they were like, "Oh, that's impressive, Greg. Yeah, well, where'd you get this film from?" And it was like this dude on YouTube, Voch Lombardi, man. And next thing you know, I had a resurgence of Giants fans in traffic in my Facebook group, and Shreyas was one of them. So he's one of my day one. Salute to him. Salute to Greg Matthews as well. Let's get back to the phone. Line blowing up. 915. Who this?
Yo, this Calvin.
Who?
Calvin Jackson.
Diamond member Calvin Jackson. I wonder why you not saved in my situation, man. Let me type you in there again. I don't like this. You must be calling in. You must be calling in from the trap phone or something.
Yeah.
What you got, bro?
First, I don't even know why Bo Scarbrough was in this conversation.
Hey, man.
He's not even on the level of Guice or Barkley. That guy's injury prone. I bought into the hype when he first came out of high school.
Mm-hmm.
I was anxious to see him play.
Mm-hmm.
He stayed hurt. If you look at his numbers this year, against USC, 11 carries, 36 yards. Western Kentucky, 5 carries, 19 yards. Mississippi, 7 carries, 13 yards. Kent State, 3 carries, 19 yards. I mean, come on now.
Damn.
He's not even in the conversation about Guice and Barkley.
Bringing the numbers. Damn.
I don't know what he might do this year, but based on what he's done already, he's not in that conversation yet.
I feel you, bro, and I'm not in position to say what he will or won't be because I'm not a media scout. But I know if I didn't add him to this conversation, Alabama fans they think I'm hating already. I'm blessing them. I'm blessing them. Whoa, Whoa, go ahead, man. Say what you got to say.
Running back on that team.
Devin Hester. What you say? I don't even know who that is. What you say? Who is that?
No, Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts is the best running back on that team.
Oh, okay, the quarterback. Okay, cool. That's a hot take, brother. That's a hot take. You know, man, I know how Alabama feels, how the fans feel about their guys, man. People still think Derrick Henry better than Zeke, man. And I don't want them going around saying Voch Lombardi, you hating. Boy, wait till he show up in 2017, he lost 15 pounds and he got more burst out of nowhere. I don't want to hear that this year, man.
Yeah. I want to give my you know, I'm an LSU fan, so I'm going to be a little biased.
Do you think?
I seen Guice play every game. I haven't seen too much of Barkley. I watched a couple games against Ohio State.
All right.
And he's a good runner. I think he bounced to the outside too much. It's all his own reads. Mm-hmm. His blocking is terrible. I've seen him whiff a few times.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I understand. Guys came into the season as a backup. It was all about Leonard Fournette.
Right.
Leonard Fournette, Heisman. It was Leonard Fournette's show. The guys came in the season. He's had 4 games where he only had 12 carries because he was a backup. Mm-hmm. He finished the season with almost 1,400 yards, 7.6 yards per carry. This guy is quick. He's fast. He's elusive. He's strong. He doesn't give up. I haven't seen one guy take him down yet. He does not give up. If I want to do a player comparison, the way he runs remind me of Marshall Faulk back in San Diego State.
Damn. Tell me why. What are you saying? Because media it's scout like Calvin Jackson.
Derrius sees a hole, like you say, he hits the hole, but he has so much wiggle room. Yeah. He has so much wiggle that this guy just does stuff inside the hole. I don't see too many people could do inside the hole. He could make people miss so badly that he could just take off and outrun everybody.
I will say,
he can finish runs.
I will say Derrius Guice is the most eye-trusting running back I've ever seen in my life. Like, if he sees it, he gets there. Like, ain't no setup moves with him. Like, if he sees it, he gets like a maniac, and he pounds into that gap, and it works for him.
I'm anxious to see him this year in a revamped offense. We got the Pittsburgh offensive coordinator, so it's going to be a bunch of movement, going to be more passing, going to be more spread out offense. There's guys he's still going to be the center point of that offense, but it's going to be a different. It's not going to be no Yale 1922 offense this year, no 22 formation, toss dive. It's going to be a little bit more spread out, a little bit more variety. I'm anxious to see him this year in that offense.
So who's going to be the quarterback for LSU this year, if you don't mind me asking?
We don't know yet.
If you don't mind me. Appreciate you, bro. Diamond supporter, Calvin Jackson. Salute, bro.
All right, bro.
Oh, man, it's one of my favorite people in the world, man. Just anybody that just support anything I do, bro. Salute to him, man. Everything is everything. Got another platinum member, though. Platinum diamond level member. I'll make that distinction when I get there. Cool ass Drake. What's happening, bro?
What's up, cool ass Voch?
Holding it down for the Doski Woski, trying to drop these balls like Dusty Rose, you know? What you got, bro?
Oh, man. I think at this point, Bo Scarbrough is almost undraftable.
Damn. But the Alabama fans say he's better than Saquon Barkley. What do I do, cool ass Drake?
You tell him his injury history. His injury history is very frightening.
You know what, cool ass Drake? Let me say this, cause you just made me realize something. You know what you just made me realize, and I applaud you. This is why I like you, cool ass Drake. You made me realize this. If I continue to carry on and gallivant and pretend like Bo Scarbrough deserves to be in this conversation, I'm no better than a media scout. You right.
Well, I applaud you for trying to keep it interesting.
Maybe I'm too concerned about feelings and what Alabama fans have to say about me, but Bo Scarbrough ain't nowhere near the top of this conversation.
Yeah, he's far. He only played. I read this article on the internet the other day. He had 3 season-ending injuries in high school, and then he tore his ACL again in Alabama. He tore his ACL as a sophomore in high school. tore up his ankle twice his freshman junior year. It's like it's bad for a running back with all these leg injuries.
See, I didn't even know that because I just watched the film. I don't like to do research on these people. I don't know them personally. I don't do all that little shit. But I didn't know that. That's a great point, cool ass Drake. But you know the Chubb kid, the Rolls Royce kid is the what the boy play with Ain't the kid from Tennessee that got his job taken last year? He might be better than Scarbrough. I'm just trying to appease Alabama fans, but I'm not trying to fall into the fakeness. I don't want to fall into the fakeness. Now, granted, we got the whole 2017 season to go, and Scarborough may have dropped about 15 pounds. He may develop a burst out of anywhere. But dog, you right, man. I can't sit up here with a straight face.
No, you're right. He could have a monstrous season, and everyone could completely forget about his injury history. But come draft season,
he was productive. He was productive. But you know how we do around here. It's traits over everything, man.
His game against UW was it was phenomenal. And you watch that game alone, and you think, yeah, this dude has a shot to be one of the top running backs in the class. So I mean, he's an exciting player.
You know why? Because when you watch Alabama versus Washington, everybody else was done playing football. But if you do what I did, if you watch Saquon Barkley, then you watch Derrius Guice, then you watch Voch Scarbrough, you look at Voch Scarbrough like, this don't look like McDonald's. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What,
I know what you're saying.
What else you got for the show before I wrap you up, dog? What else you got, man?
I think I wanted to ask you, do you think Saquon's running style, and to a lesser extent Zeke, do you think with all these hurdles, the constant jumping off the ground, that there's a heightened injury risk there?
You know, man, Saquon and Zeke, they just like to show off, man. They just like to show.
It's fun to watch too.
But what it is though is that they're both finishers. I think Zeke is a better finisher than Saquon. So Saquon is really showing off. But what Zeke does is he's making you make a business decision. If you try to chest up with me, I'm gonna run through you. You're gonna have to come in my legs. If you come in my legs, I used to hurdle, bitch.
Jump over
You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I don't know how much Saquon weighs. I don't know if he's that same type of big muscle that Zeke is or whatever. But Saquon...
similarly framed to Zeke. They look like they have similar frames.
Okay, but he, you know, Zeke is one big muscle. I don't know if Saquon's that yet. But that's why Zeke does it. I'm going to have to watch some more film on Barkley to, you know, give you a good answer on that. But that's why Zeke does it.
I do think Barkley's probably... I would pick Barkley over Guice right now, but those two have next season to duke it out, and it's going to be fun to watch.
Cool. Appreciate you, cool ass Drake.
Yeah, I appreciate you, Voch. See you later.
Yes, sir. Shreyas, if you want to do that, wait till the end of the show. wait towards the end of the show, and I'm gonna talk a little Dragon Ball Super with you. Hey man, just, you know, for y'all that's in the comments right now, and those two callers, y'all hang tight. Everybody that's in the comments or just listening now, I'm planning on making a second page. You know what I mean? Like a second page, because I feel like I put way too much personality into this channel for it to just be about football. Like, I would love to make fun of like social issues, like some rapper getting punched in the face, right? Like, I would love to talk about stuff that comes on TV, or, you know, just to get y'all general, just to keep up with 'cause I feel like I got personality, man. A lot of these, you know, these television sports personalities, they come to television with their suits on, rough, and they don't have any personality. But I feel like I got enough to where I can pull off a second page and be entertaining. You know what I mean? So I might do some reaction vids, man. I might record myself at the gun range one day. You know, I may teach people how to break up with their girlfriend. I may teach people how to, you know, just how to do stuff. Like, if you got a side chick and you thought you got her pregnant, how to slip the plan B pill. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, in her breakfast and shit. You know what I mean? Like, I would love to do stuff like that. So I'm thinking about making a second channel. We'll see. But that's for another conversation. We'll do that in a minute. Let me get to this call right here. Dallas, what's good?
Hey, how's it going, Voch?
What's happening, bro? What you got for the show?
Hey, well, looking at these running backs, I gotta agree with Drake and some others. I'm not being biased here, but Bo, between his injury history and, I haven't watched really tape on him, but he seems to run upright sometimes. He just seems to be a distant talent behind Guice and Barkley, who are both extremely close. I went to the Citrus Bowl this year. That was my Christmas gift to my mom.
Mm-hmm.
I took her to LSU versus Louisville because she went to LSU.
Okay.
And that was, Fournette set out that game. And Guice, that game, he had a kick return where he went and he basically bodied someone and pushed him out of bounds on the kick return. He had a long run. And, I was pounding the table for Zeke basically for 2 years. I saw him run through Alabama, and I was amazed. And then as soon as Murray left, I was like, 2015 draft's cool, but I want Zeke.
True.
So, I love Zeke.
Yeah.
And when I look at it, I don't think he's as good, but, I see a guy that's like a, 85% version because he had this long touchdown run against Louisville, and I swear to God, it was just he got the ball, did the same exact freaking jump cut, and he just went through the hole like Zeke does and just ran all the way. There's the other one where, Zeke, he got a short pass, a short dump-off pass because the LSU quarterbacks.
Right.
And he only gained about 6 yards, but he shrugged off about 5 or 6 freaking tackles.
Right.
It's hard to bring him down. And on the other hand, Barkley, he's just kind of that flashy player, where he gets in the open field and he'll jump over you, he'll cut around you. And I think they're going to be both great talents. Probably going to depend on what, style of player you want. And then, honestly, my third guy, if he can get back to form, because I loved him a couple years ago before he was injured.
Nick Chubb.
Chubb was just he was a bowling ball of just, ferocity. He's, 5'10", but he's just powering through people. He looks like a great, and I hope for his sake he gets back to where he was because he was fun to watch. But that's how I feel. I think Guice and Barkley are going to be very close all year. Probably going to be fighting with each other and Darnold for the Heisman if you want predictions there.
True.
And then, whoever gets picked first, it's going to depend on how this year goes and how which teams want what. Because, in Barkley with this style and he improves even more on catching, I could see a team, saying, hey, we want that. But if Guice just continues his monstrous games like last year, I think it's very, very possible both can go top 10. Because, if it wasn't for off the field issues, we would have 4 first-round running backs last year. That's why Cook and Mixon fell. And this year, it wouldn't surprise me if, to see Guice and Barkley both go top 10. And if Chubb can get back to form, maybe him or heck, even Freeman. Freeman had a bit of a down year, but who knows that? So those are just my opinions, and I'll let you get to the next caller, man.
Appreciate it, man. Salute. Cowboy up. Yes,
oh, yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And boom. But yeah, y'all, I'm definitely gonna work on getting that second channel going. Cool as Drake, what he was saying. If y'all go on my Facebook page and just look at some of the stuff I be saying, I think I'm so stupid. I do a lot of side chick content. You know what I mean? I just hop up and say if your side chick always has food in the refrigerator, she's out on food stamps, and she doesn't have a job, then she's cheating on you with the dude that work at the grocery store. You know what I mean? I'll just say stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? That's what cool ass Drake was talking about. But yeah, man, I'll make the second channel, and we'll just see how it goes or whatnot. We'll cross that road when we get there. Let's get into a new caller though. Line blowing up 317. Who this?
Yo, Jalen.
What's happening, Jalen? What's good, bro?
Nothing, man. Talking about these running backs.
Let's do it.
I'm not gonna talk about Guice much. I don't watch a lot of him, but Bo Scarbrough.
Mm-hmm.
I think I have a soft spot a lot of these guys don't have for him. I know he's had a lot of injuries, but I have a soft spot than a lot of these guys. I actually like Bo Scarbrough. I think when he was at IMG, which I think is
okay. Time out. Okay. So you like Bo Scarborough, cool, but because I like him too. You saying you like him more than Saquon and Guice? Is that what you're saying?
No.
Okay.
Hell no.
Okay.
I,
Okay.
I
Woo!
think Bo Scarbrough.
Okay, go
I
ahead.
think he could be a good short yardage back in the NFL one day. You
Okay.
know, he's got a heavy build to him, and a lot of things when you want a power back like him for short yardage, you wish he'd be smaller, more rounded around the thighs. So he could bounce off tackles better. And there's some flashes good. Personally, I thought when he went out of the Clemson game, that's what killed Alabama. To be honest, I thought Alabama was going to beat him because Bo Scarborough was running over Clemson's defense. To be honest, he's playing really good.
Right.
To me, he's like a less explosive Derrick Henry. But like I said, I don't know much about Guice. I didn't watch a lot of him, but I did watch a few games on Saquon Barkley. Saquon Barkley, man, I love him a lot. I think he's a really good player. You don't like comparisons, but I could see LaShawn McCoy or Le'Veon Bell, any of those comparisons. I think he's got elite feet, really quick feet. He makes really good cuts. He reminds me of Adrian Peterson with his cuts. He's got that jump cut that he's always using.
Right.
Slips defenders all the time. They can put their hands on him. But sometimes when I'm watching him, I wonder about his breakaway speed. That's just one thing I've noticed about him. He's a three-down back. I think you keep him on the field no matter what. And also, watching him, man, he's a really good player. I remember back-to-back games, he had 289 total yards and then 324 against MSU, and then IU followed up the next week. He's a really good player.
Oh, yeah.
And like I said about Bo Scarbrough, I wish he would have had the wide thighs. I think Barkley kind of does have those wide thighs where you can slip some tackles when you put your arms around him because it's hard, because he's slippery. And he's an energizer bunny, man. He doesn't seem to get very tired a lot. And plus, not to take away from Guice, but I think he's going to be playing better competition than Guice will, because I don't think the SEC is as good as Big Ten. Actually, I don't really think the SEC is that good anymore, like it used to be.
That's rough, dog.
But
that's rough.
Hey,
that is a rough proclamation.
I just don't.
Go ahead.
I think Alabama killed that conference off, to be honest. Good coaching is, makes good college football, and Alabama's pretty much run all the good coaches out of the SEC. But, Saquon Barkley's so good, and it also amazes me because that O-line, I don't think they're very good, because I remember Christian Hackenberg used to get killed behind that offensive line at Penn State. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I think Barkley's just a really, really solid player. I think he's an NFL star, and people who say he's 85% Zeke, I really don't think they're the same player, to be honest. I think they're actually really different players.
Yeah.
And I think Barkley, Zeke is, you want to pound him, but I think Barkley, I'd rather put him in space a lot. Even though I don't think he's got elite long speed, like breakaway speed, I think you want to put him in space, man. He can make a lot of plays. Or put his own blocking scheme, he makes all those reads and he's doing well on that.
I agree. What you meant to say was Saquon is probably better in a zone read scheme where Zeke could be good everywhere. And Saquon's his only little downside or whatever is I wish he was a better blocker, to where Zeke is probably one of the best blocking running backs that's not a fullback we ever seen though. I appreciate you, Jalen. Salute to you, bro. Oh, go ahead. Quickly, go ahead.
No, I thought with Barkley, it didn't matter his blocking because his hands were so good. I think
Shit.
Catch faster. But I had one quick question before you let me go.
Boy, I'm gonna show you some film. I'm gonna show you some film of Barkley getting killed blocking. But go ahead.
I just want to ask, who's the best out of these three? Andrew Luck, Cam Newton, or Russell Wilson?
Well, and I try not to dabble in the NFL football, man, but it's hard to deny what Cam's done. When you look at skill set on paper, Russell's the third, but his production is there. But when you look at Luck, he has the tools you want, but it's easy to say his offensive line and defense has been shitty. So if I had to just pick one guy and build around him, I'd go with Cam Newton, because I feel like Cam gives you traits. He gives you like what's the word? I can't find the word I'm looking for. It's the traits that he has. They elevate him no matter what his supporting cast is. You see what I'm saying? Like Luck.
I understand.
Like Luck has what you want, but he puts it together, but it doesn't show on paper. You see what I'm saying? But Cam can go out there. Kelvin Benjamin can rip an ACL. He can go out there with Ted Ginn Jr. and Philly Brown and damn near win a Super Bowl with you. If Mike Remmers was a little more adequate, Cam might have a Super Bowl. If the Broncos defense wasn't one of the best defenses of all time, they weren't just a great defense. They were one of the best defenses of all time. Cam might have a Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah.
So it's a rough little argument, but I would go with Cam. But all three of those guys bring you something different.
Thanks, Voch.
Salute. La, da, 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 da. Practical. That's the word I'm looking for. Practical. Cam has practical skills. Right. He has stuff that he can use. Okay, cool. There we go. Let's get to this call. 704. What's happening?
Big baby, what it is.
Man, look, man, something wrong with my app, man, dog, because I'm trying to get my names ain't popping up on the screen like I want to, man. What's happening, pimp? What's happening, man? You holding it down for the Doski Woes and the piece of Guice, dog. What's good with you, bro?
Shit, you already know what's up, big baby. Knick-knack, tattywhack, give a dog a bone.
Sure.
You already heard me.
Trying to drop these balls like that. What you got, man? What you got, bro?
Listen, man, first off, you my home dog.
Mm-hmm.
Cam Newton, you take Cam Newton over Andrew Luck, over Russell Wilson. Cam Newton is the man. Cam Newton has yet to show what he's going to do to the NFL. But that side, we're talking about the running backs today, man.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, man, I'm not going to say right now who the best is.
Right.
Or who's going to be the best running back going into next season.
Right.
But let me tell you what, this is what I do know. There are some sleepers that I don't feel are getting enough love, and that's Royce Freeman out of Oregon.
Oregon, okay.
And believe it or not, even my Atlanta hating ass, I gotta give some love down to Nick Chubb in Georgia.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, that dude's a beast. He don't catch the ball out of the backfield as much as you might like him to, but he's hard to tackle, man. Mm-hmm. He's one of those dudes you gotta look out for. If he has another 2015 season, he's gonna be legit, Voch. That he's gonna be for real. That's for sure, man. But I'm not gonna say who's gonna be the best this season because you just don't know. My brother's an LSU fan, so I've seen a bunch of Derrius Guice, and I think he has a lot more wiggle than Leonard Fournette has. But and I kind of agree with the Saquon Barkley looking like Ezekiel Elliott, but. Man, I'm excited, man. I'm just ready for football to come back on, big baby. You already know what it is. Yeah,
man. We in that awkward time to where, okay, the draft's over and we just waiting on August and we just letting basketball fill the little void, but that's going to be over. Then it's another month before we get to what we really want to, man. Man, August. It's going to be lit in August, bro. I can't wait.
Oh yeah, man! You already know.
Yes.
You already know. I can't wait for that football to come back on.
Closing remarks, because I know you got one. What you got, bud?
Yeah, man. Look, man. I didn't even know you was going to do a show tonight, so I actually don't have nothing prepared. But the only shit I need to say is that the Atlanta Falcons have the worst Super Bowl loss in history. Blew a 25-point lead in the Super Bowl. That's all I ever need to say, baby. You'll be out here. Hold it down.
Take it easy, my man. It don't get no better than the Carolina Pimp, man. Yeah, man, it's a lot of good running backs this year, man. You got the kid from Washington, the Gaskin kids. You got the dude, Alvin Kamara took his job, the Herd guy. He's coming out. Yeah, Weber from Ohio State, Terrence Williams, you may see his name, the Baylor guy. You'll see him. Some dude from Auburn I never heard of. Auburn got a running back and a quarterback that's supposed to be top tier this year. Never heard of either one of them. I'm not gonna act like I know them neither. So, hey man, let's see, man. Let's see. It's gonna be exciting. Let's see. 2 more calls. 407. What's happening? Who this?
What's going on? It's Daniel Spencer, unintentional grounding. Gosh, I thought you already had my name on your list. Man.
Look, man, nobody name showing up, man. It's upsetting the hell out of me. I hate it. What you got, Lieutenant Dan?
I got a couple quick Bo Scarborough things really quick. I just watched all his film while we were sitting here and just kind of did some assessments, and this man runs straight up, like running straight up. It's maybe because of his height or something, but I thought of something really interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the Alabama fans think, or maybe they can correct me on this, but would it be interesting if we put Bo Scarborough at tight end? Do you think that would be an interesting little push to have him go out the tight end? I don't know a lot of people that could bring Bo down at tight end. That would be really interesting little. I don't know. Somebody could try that out.
That's interesting.
And then,
go ahead.
And then nobody's given any love to L.J. Scott from Michigan State, and kind of want to put his name out there because he's kind of like a Tevin Coleman type.
Mm-hmm.
He would do really well in a zone blocking scheme. He's really good at catching balls, really good at making a guy miss, good at blocking. Not great at anything, but really good at everything though. I just watched him hurdle a man from Ohio State. So it's he's got a lot of tools in his arsenal. It's a lot of fun.
I have
Carolina Pimp. I gotta
okay.
I gotta quickly before I get out of here. I gotta say Carolina Pimp. I'll see you in the season, man.
That's my favorite caller though, Dan. You can't do him like that.
I mean, how many times did he beat me last year?
That's my favorite caller though, Dan. You can't do him like that.
I'll see him in the season, man. I'll see him in the season. We'll see what happens.
But what if the Panthers sweep the Falcons? You gonna do that twice a year next year? Like then what?
If the Panthers sweep the Falcons this year, I'll give Carolina Pimp his due, and otherwise we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
Damn! Salute, Lieutenant Dan. That's all you got for the show?
Yeah, that's all for me, man. I just thought that maybe Scarbrough getting pushed out the tight end would be an interesting little tidbit. Maybe they would throw the ball a little bit more to him. I don't know what Alabama fans have to say about that.
You already know what they got to say.
Stand it up.
You already know what they got to say. They're saying that Bo is the best running back in the nation. So why put him at tight end? So that's pretty much what.
Real quick, it's 70-30. Good night, Boston.
See, that's
Good night, Boston. Bye.
I ain't watching this shit. Appreciate you, man.
Later.
Oh man, somebody asked me was I gonna watch the game. I was like, for what? Why? 470. Who this?
This is Dustin from Georgia. I'm wondering why you ain't showing my man Nick Chubb some love. Yeah, should add Bo Scarbrough up here and not Nick Chubb's name.
We
all know Nick Chubb going top 10.
Fair enough. Go ahead. Talk your shit. Go ahead. My bad. I apologize. Go ahead.
I'm just saying, you got Bo Scarbrough. He is trash. He is grade A trash. We know Barkley, Guice, and Nick Chubb are the top three, and you have Bo Scarbrough up here. Like, losing your mind.
I was going through a moment of indecision to where I felt like
I understand.
To where
Alabama fans, they pretty scary.
I smack people in real life, so I don't care about that shit. But you know, but at the end of the day, you know, this thing is about, and I hate to say this, but views and shit. Like, you know, and I know Alabama fans come and ride for their people. But if this make you feel better, I already have a Nick Chubb video on the channel.
Oh, I've watched it like 5 times. You
know what I'm saying? So I'm aware of Nick Chubb. I love Nick Chubb, and I really need this season from Nick Chubb. I need this season, you know, because he got injured or whatever. I need this to see if he's the dude that we thought he was going to be. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So
I completely agree with that.
So I'm excited about him, you know, and we all know he could have came out last year. He decided to come back. Maybe this is why he decided to come back. Instead of being a 4th or 3rd rounder this year, he you know, okay, I'm healed up. I'm back in the playing shape. I'm good. Let me show y'all I'm that dude that y'all was like girly who, you know what I'm saying? So he can come back and be the top 15 prospect we know he can be. I agree with you.
That's good. I was making sure you were going to show him some love in this video.
I'll tell you.
Talking about the best running backs and not have the bowling ball, man.
I'll tell you what, when it comes down to round 2 and I'm doing the thumbnail, I bet I have Nick Chubb up there because I don't want to get cussed out no more. Let me ask you something, bro.
Okay.
You a Georgia football fan?
Yes, sir.
What's up with this Sony Michael kid?
Oh, Sony Michel? Oh man,
I've been hearing his name.
Back, man.
I've been seeing his
Sony
name for
Michel.
2 years, but I haven't watched film on him. But yeah, go ahead.
Oh man, he's electric. He's a player to watch.
Okay.
He's coming out this year too. Probably gonna be a third rounder, early third, mid third, probably fall somewhere in there. But he's electric, man.
Well, I keep eyes on him because I only watch film and do research unless I know that they're coming out. So he's coming out this year, and I've been seeing him. But I've been seeing him for a while though, so I'll look at him this year.
Yeah.
Salute, bro.
Okay.
All right. So this is what we're gonna do. Let me take a look at. All right, cool. We're an hour and 4 minutes in. All right, cool. Get y'all last minute calls in right now. We're going to go to about an hour and 10 minutes. And after that, we're going to end the show football-wise. We're going to end the football portion of the show. Y'all can hang around if you want to, but Shreyas wanted to call in. He wanted to, hey, man, I'm a big kid, man. I'm 25, but I still dig into the anime joint. I still watch cartoons every Sunday morning and shit like that. And Dragon Ball Super is lit. Fire. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna wait until the hour and I've been talking for a minute. I'm gonna wait till the hour and 11-minute mark to get all the football conversation out the way. And then when we're done with football, Shreya's gonna call in and we're gonna talk Dragon Ball Super for a little bit. And then I'm gonna get y'all out of here. I can watch the rest of this blowout and get ready for the day job. I'm telling you, man, if I ain't had a day job, like if I didn't have to work 12-hour shifts at a hospital, dog, like I would drop film every other day. I have so much content. And man, I have so much shit, dog. Matter of fact, let's make it an anime portion of the show. At the 1 hour and 11-minute mark, we're gonna talk anime because Cornelius talking about Attack of the Titan like I don't know what the hell going on. Like I don't know what One Punch Man. Man, it's Shreyas on the phone right now. Hang tight, Shreyas. Don't call now. Call later. Matter of fact, stay on the phone, man. Stay on the phone. I'm going to let this thing run for 2 more minutes. I'm going to consult with the chat box to get these last-second football opinions. And if we're done with football for the night, I'm going to say salute to y'all. And we're going to get into a little bit of anime talk for a little bit. So, Florida State quarterback going to be good. DeAndre Francois, I got to see it, man. I got to see it. That kid done let Nas down a few times last year, but he's a true freshman, so we'll see. Let's see. Sonny was super disappointed. He was like LeBron in high school. He was always hurt. Okay. Make it an anything portion. You know what, Festerson? We'll make it an anything portion. That's what we gonna do. Fuck it, let's get this thing started now, man. We ain't talking football no more. Hey, if y'all done talking football, we're gonna take a quick break. Right? We're gonna take a quick break, then we're gonna come back and we're gonna talk about whatever y'all want to talk about, okay? Not just anime, not just whatever. We're gonna talk about whatever you want to talk about. Salute to the Patreon, man. Go to my Patreon account. If just for $1 a month, that's less than almond M&Ms. For $1 a month, you can subscribe to the channel, man. You won't even see that dollar missing. So subscribe $1 a month to the Patreon, and it'll support to the greater good. I'll be right back. Hang tight. All right. Just had to get those quick plugs out the way. Let's get Shreyas back on the phone. Shreyas, what's good, man?
Hey, Voch, we got to talk about Dragon Ball Super, man.
Let's get into it, man. You go first, dog. Time out. Let me just set this up. Hey, we are done talking football for the night. Okay? So if y'all don't want to talk if y'all want to talk football, like, hit me on the next show. You know what I mean? This is strictly going to be anything talk. So you can call in. You want to talk about Dragon Ball Super. You want to talk about if you having problems with your side chick, you having problems with your main chick. You want to know how to set up a threesome. If you want to know the best eggs to use to egg a house, let me know. I got all the answers. All right, we're going to talk about anything in this next portion of the show. I might go another 15, 20, 30 minutes. We'll see how it goes. Shreyas, what's good, man? You go first, dog.
Hey, man. I just think it's awesome, man. You got such a huge Dragon Ball community in like your group.
Yeah.
There's like literally half the group is like addicted to Dragon Ball, which is pretty freaking awesome.
See, man. See what it is, bro. Cool ass Drake, call in. I swear I got an answer for you. See what it is, Shrey, is you're younger, right? So you probably grew up with Kai, Dragon Ball Z Kai, and you're.
No. I grew up because like where I was at, they didn't have Kai, so they kept airing old episodes of Dragon Ball Z. So I watched Goku Return Super Saiyan like 20 times on TV.
Cause look, man, people don't understand, bro. Like Dragon Ball came from the 90s, right? So I was in this era to where we got anime from Toonami. You know what I'm saying? Toonami in America was huge. So what my story is, starting with Dragon Ball, because they played Dragon Ball on Toonami. I've watched Dragon Ball to Z, then GT was a mockery or whatever, and now we're at Super. And you know what I'm saying? So now we're at Super. So we get to see the life of these characters, right? Like we saw these guys grow up. So when I look at Goku, let me say this, man, because I can get real deep into this Dragon Ball shit, bro. When I look at Goku used to be this noble, unselfish. He like his character has changed so much. What I don't like about the English dub, they make Goku seem like a hero. You know what I'm saying? Goku's not a hero. They changed the script up, right? Like in America, Goku's like I stand up for the greater good of the universe. I'm going to be the protector. But in real life, Goku just want to fight strong people. He's way more stupid in the anime. That's why I like his character more. He's way more stupid in the Japanese version. Plus, he doesn't care about the greater good. He just want to fight people.
Exactly. Because he hit his head as a child. That basically like fucked him up. It fucked him up. That's basically like how he hit his head as a child, and that's been basically the foundation of why Goku is like kind of retarded. I mean, it's kind of dumb. He does stuff like he does really dumb stuff. The Dragon Ball parody people, like Team 4-Star.
Yeah.
They really emphasize like how dumb Goku is.
He is a terrible father. Like he hasn't raised any of his kids, man. Goku is not the hero here. Like his son got kidnapped by his uncle. You putting your kid in the middle of a street fight with some dude that you not strong enough to beat. You freaking like Goku. Like he dies on purpose. He dies on purpose to not see the other kid he got. Like he doesn't want. He wants his kids to be stupid like him. He's a terrible father, but he's likable.
He dies because he's really likable, and that's the whole point. But I mean Vegeta, man. Vegeta has some of the best freaking character development like ever in anime, like ever.
He's my favorite character because in anime I feel like it's easy to go the route of bad guy on the good guy side now. Like we've seen that before. But how they do it with Piccolo and Vegeta, because both those guys were bad guys, right?
Bad guys.
But Vegeta was the ultimate it's about me. I'm only concentrating on being strong, right? But we'll see bits and pieces of, like, it was a slow transition, right? Even when
Exactly, yeah.
even when we thought Vegeta, cause look, when you look at like these face turns or whatever, Tien used to be a bad guy, but he's full on good guy. Like, it just switched immediately. With Yamcha, with Yamcha. Yeah. With Yamcha, it switched immediately. But Vegeta, even when he was on our team, we couldn't trust him on Namek, right? Like he was still. Go ahead, man, because I'm cutting you all the way off. Let me mute you, dog.
No, let me. It's just fun to hear a Dragon Ball fan spew out like truth, facts, all of that shit, man. Dude, look, because like you kept progressing. Yamcha immediately, because Yamcha's Yamcha.
Yeah.
And then Tien. I mean, he was for a villain for a short time, but not really long enough. And then Piccolo, purely out of revenge. He's basically kind of like the android. Like, his creator is telling him subconsciously to go kill Goku, and eventually he snaps out of it. And then Vegeta, he's the first guy, as you said, who did it all by himself. Like, he did it based on himself. And like he doesn't give two shits about Planet Vegeta.
This is the brilliant part. This is the brilliant part. Vegeta didn't really turn into a good guy until like the Buu saga, right? And he was still bad then, right? But when you look, but then you ask yourself, what motivated Vegeta to fight on the side with the good guys? What's so brilliant? No. The same thing that motivated Goku. He just wanted to fight strong people, right? We just saw these spurts of Vegeta being a good guy, like when Cell killed Trunks, we saw Vegeta be a good guy. When Beerus slapped Bulma, when
I watched that on repeat like 40 times.
So we see these levels, like when he was about to blow himself up fighting Majin Buu, and he hugged Trunks at the end. We saw those good guy moments. But in the Cell saga, Vegeta didn't care about shit. Trunks was a training partner, right? Trunks, like future Trunks. Trunks was a training partner that helped me get strong so we can go fight Cell. I'm not a good guy. I still want to fuck Goku up. I'm just not gonna let you kill him because I want to kill him. I love that about Vegeta. Now he's a family man. Now he's voluntarily getting Bulma pregnant. Vegeta and Bulma are finally having consensual sex now, right? Like finally, and he's finally the good guy you want him to be. He smiles now.
He's the real good guy.
Right.
He's the real good guy in Dragon Ball. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Vegeta. I would say Gohan is the real good guy, even though Gohan still does his Saiyan shit.
Gohan just automatically wins that.
Like he still, Gohan still shows shades of Saiyan shit. Like when he was fighting Cell and he just started toying with him. Like he could have one shot at Cell if he wanted to, but he just started fucking with him a little bit. That's that Saiyan shit coming out. When he was when he was whooping Super Buu ass, but he was just trying to fuck around with, you know what I'm saying? Like Gotenks say, tried to make the fight a little more fantastic. When he was,
you see the recent episode?
Yeah.
You see the recent episode? Piccolo talked about that.
Yeah, I saw.
That was pretty epic.
But look, I don't miss an episode of Dragon Ball Super, man. So look, if y'all ain't trying to, I don't know if y'all even watch anime, but fuck it, me and Shrey is talking about that shit. But Dragon Ball Super is about to get lit. It's about to get lit.
Oh, Caulifla, dude, Caulifla.
Man, I don't know how to feel, man. Look, a part of me, I like the universe building that they're doing, right? Like I want to see about Toppo and Jiren. I want to see how these Saiyans from planet Sadal. I want to see what they about. I want to see these other people. Build the characters now so that the tournament is more important. I don't want to see a tournament of 80 people and I only care about 12 of them. Right, so build these characters. I'm very interested to see what Kale and Caulifla gonna turn into. I want to see what this is about. what I think is going to happen is going to be interesting. You know, they're gonna play the whole irony card. I think because Vegeta actually taught Kaba how to turn Super Saiyan. I think one of them are gonna be the one to eliminate Vegeta, and it's gonna be like, bitch, I taught you how to do this. Like, bitch, I taught you how to do this. And I think it's gonna come down. It's gonna come down to Toppo and Jiren versus Goku and Gohan. And I think how the fight's gonna go. I don't know for sure, but we saw in the theme song or whatever. We see it every week. We see Goku fighting Jiren. Right. I think Gohan's gonna end up fighting Toppo. I think Gohan's gonna beat Toppo. I think Jiren's gonna beat Goku. And the last fight is gonna be Gohan versus Jiren. That's just me guessing, bro.
Yeah, I think Gohan's not gonna be strong enough, but I definitely agree with that. The only thing is, man, I want so bad for Vegeta to get something, man. Something, just something. I know he destroyed freaking Black Fat.
Vegeta in anime world, he's Gary, he's Seto Kaiba, he's Sasuke, you know what I'm saying? Like he's not supposed to win shit. It hurts though. It hurts. It kills me. It kills me because I'm a Vegeta fan. Yeah. But he'll never be the strongest. He'll never none of that. What I'm interested in, I want to see how they're gonna, because at some point they're gonna have to make a time skip at some point. I think they're gonna time skip after this tournament. I want to see what Oob's gonna be like. They're gonna bring Oob into the fold.
Oh shit! Oh yeah! They talked about that. They talked about that when they were introducing Android 17.
Man, look, they was flying around. Then they was like, man, what's up with this little dude in India whooping everybody in his village? He like 3 years old. This dude like 3 years old in India whooping everybody's ass. Like what you gonna do about that? And Oob came from Goku being selfish, right? Like you wanna kill Kid Buu. Man, I want to fight you again. I kind of want to fight you again. Put your soul in this little Indian kid, and we'll try again later.
How does that exactly work? You just tell him to do it. You're like, okay, whatever, I'm gonna do that.
I don't know if he wished for it or something. Like I don't know how that worked. I don't know. I don't know who was responsible for that.
That's just a major plot hole.
Okay.
And also, I gotta bring up Boo, man. Did you see the latest spoilers?
Yeah, man, I hate that shit, man. I hate that because I'm really hyped up for, because when they was like Boo was gonna lose weight, I thought Boo was gonna end up looking like Super Boo. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I would love to see protagonist Super Boo, but
yeah, and he kind of did look like Super Boo, but except like the eyes thing.
Yeah, he looked dumb. I don't like it. And, I don't like the whole falling asleep angle. I was really ready to see Kid Buu really coming to the fold. Time out real fast. Let me just let me see, because I know Cool Ass Drake had a question. Hey, Cool Ass Drake, if you still watching, call in, man, because I really want to get to your question. Just call in, Drake. Cool Ass Drake. What was I saying, man?
Drake is awesome, man.
What was I saying? Yeah, man, but the tournament, dog, the tournament should be lit. The tournament should be lit. I can't wait. I can't wait, brother. And, we'll see, man. We'll see. But I don't miss an episode, dog. I don't miss none of that shit. I watch it faithfully.
Neither do I. Yeah. I mean, since I've missed it one time since like 36, and I've never missed an episode since. Been on that shit all day. Yeah, man.
Spoiler alert. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, man, they got Frieza coming back, man. I don't know how I feel about Frieza coming back, bro. But hey, Shreyas, it's been fun. I may when it comes to the next channel, I might do this every week, man. But I gotta take Cool Ass Drake call, man.
Yeah, man. All right, got you, man.
Yes, sir. Man, I could talk anime all day. Let's get into Cool Ass Drake because he had an outstanding question. I got an answer for him. Cool Ass Drake, what's good, man? What you got, brother?
How does one go about setting up a threesome?
Now, let me tell you something, man. This is how I did it. And, people think that, people that have threesomes that they're, I'm some player pimp. I'm just going to go point out 2 women. I'm going to have a threesome with them. Come here. Show Charlie Murphy your titties. You know what I'm saying? It's not like that. how I got it done was I had one girlfriend, right? And this was a while. It wasn't too. I was about 21, 22, 25 now. I had this one girlfriend, and I was mentally exhausted with asking them, right? And what I realized is that the majority of women, they want to do shit like this. It's just that men are scared to ask, right? They have, we love to ask these questions like, what's your fantasy? What you always think about? What you always this and that? And they'll tell you, and you go, okay, whatever, next topic. But you should be proactive in pulling their card and trying their asses, right? So I'm a dude, right? I'm just like any normal, I wanted to have a threesome, shit. And my man said he fresh can attest to this. I got video, actually. I got a couple video. So I was talking to my girl, man. I was like, I think we should have a threesome. Like, we should just try this out. I mean, why not? And the first thing she said, no. And that's the first roadblock, because they're gonna say no. They panic a little bit. No, I don't like girls. Strictly dickly. Oh my God, I'm not gay. And they panic a little bit. But what you got to do is you got to go, why not? I don't know. It's just nasty. How you know it's nasty? You never tried it. Just keep badgering them, right? Because
give them the old, we're gonna die someday anyways. Why not do it? Never do it all.
I'm a heterosexual male, right? I'm straight as it gets.
Yeah.
I can't hug my homeboy too long. Like I'll give him a dap hug. I can't hug my homeboy too long. I don't kiss my dad on the cheek. I don't kiss my brother on the cheek. But girls do that shit all the time. Girls see each other naked. They kiss each other. They love. They hug each other. They hold hands, and they're still considered straight, right? So it's in them. It's in them to just try this shit, right? So I just kept badgering my girl, right? Just beating it. Just. Babe, let's have a threesome. Why not? What's the, I don't see, you see how cute she is? Look at her. And it's baby steps. It's baby steps. Because at first she was insecure, but then it got to a point to where we can look at pretty women together. We can look at, girl, babe, you see the ass on her? Like, we would do that shit together. So at some point I was like, babe, I know I've asked 1,000 times, let's have a threesome. And then she hit me with some bullshit. Fine. Who we gonna have a threesome with? That's a whole nother roadblock. That's a whole nother problem. Cause I was like, shit, I don't know. Right? So mind you, I'm a year in.
You gotta let her choose, right?
Let me work, dog. Watch this. I'm a year in and we still haven't had a threesome yet. Most people will quit. Most people would quit.
But not you, Voch.
Cool ass Drake. I'm resilient. I'm resilient, cool ass Drake. So this where my brilliance came into play one day. I was like, okay, if we were to have a threesome, like, what's your type? And I hate girls because girls do shit like, I don't know.
Good question.
I don't know. I don't have a type. I don't like girls. Ugh. Okay, if we was to have a threesome, like, what kind of girl? Like what about her? What about her? What about her? She was like, I don't know. Like, and then she hit me with this bullshit. It pissed me off, but you can't be mad because you're trying to fandangle your way into the situation, right? She'll be like, okay, well, I want it to be like I don't want to do it with somebody I know for them to tell my business, but I don't want them to be a complete stranger because they're strangers, but I don't want nobody in my, well, that's an oxymoron. What the fuck? How you gonna do it with somebody you know but you don't know? That shit don't make no sense. But I feel like I get the right amount of gab, like, at the right time. Like my mouth saves me and a bunch of shit. So when I was like, okay, so look, how about this? We should have a threesome with somebody that we trust, right? And who do you trust more than your friend? It can't be my friends. I don't have lady friends. Like my lady friends, like, I tried to have sex with them, right? Like I'm not a good platonic friend. You don't want us to have a threesome with them. Let's have a threesome.
I'm not even sure a platonic relationship between a man and a woman truly exists.
It don't really work like that. Right. Like I have this thing I call platonic until. I'm a good platonic friend until I'm allowed to shoot the shot and get some ass, right? So I was like, okay, look, how about one of your friends? And she was like, oh my God, you're not going to have sex with one of my friends. I'm like, listen, you trust them. I trust them. You've already seen them naked before. They probably want to do it too. You don't want to run into a stranger to kidnap us or no shit like that. Let's just do it with one of your friends. And she was like, which friend? And I'm a dog, right? So I already knew exactly which friend I've been wanting to smash,
man,
right?
You are a dog.
I know exactly which friend I'm trying to smash. But you got to pick the friend though. You just can't pick the reserved prude friend. She at the time, my girlfriend, she had a nasty ass friend that she had a nasty little friend. So I knew which friend to go. How about her? I don't know. We'll see. I'm not gonna set it up. I said, give me the phone. I said it in that exact cool ass Drake. I said it in that voice. She said, well, who gonna tell her? I said, give me the phone. Man, look, we called her. She wasn't even in the same city as us. We called her. And I was like, da-da-da, boom, boom, boom. I'm shooting the shot. She wasn't even around, right? But what you got to do is you got to make sure, you got to make her secure in your security. You know what I'm saying? You got to tell, look, I'm not going to try to have sex with this girl without you behind your back. It's not going to turn into nothing. You're not going to get jealous of me smashing her. It's not going to be nothing. It's going to be straight physical. After that, we're going to be cool. We're going to watch Netflix and we're going to go on about our life, right? And that's what I did for the next 3 days. I was setting both of them up for what was to come. And they agreed to it. Yes. We playing this road trip, nigga. Boy, I put on my good clothes. I got money in my bank account. I got paid. Let's go pick her ass up. I got an oil change in the truck. I got some gas, boy. Went to go get her. We came back. Goddamn storm on the way. We at the house. The goddamn tornado warning goes off, right? I'm like, why is the tornado happening in my city, in my area, while I'm trying to have a goddamn threesome? It took me 3 years to set this up. We having this threesome. So I remember us getting food and we had liquor and shit like that and other other herbal plants that we had around or whatever. And we just set the atmosphere, we set the mood, but the power went out. And in my mind, I'm like, damn, the power went out. That's terrible. But
that could be a good thing.
There you go. The other side of my mind was like, oh, the power went out. Let's do some strange shit, right? Let's do some strange shit. Because if they're all shy, because they're going to be shy. Like your first threesome it's going to piss you off, right? Because they're going to be like, I don't know what to do. I'm shy.
Coy about the whole thing, yeah.
Cool ass Drake. I've been watching porn for years. I know exactly what a threesome look like. You know what I'm saying? I know it. I know exactly what a motherfucking threesome look like. So like, I'm like, cool. I got to make the first move. They're not going to be
Which one of you is gonna lick the other, or what?
You know what? I didn't want to ask questions, cool ass Drake, because when you ask questions, it gives it gives them the opportunity to say no. If I go, hey, babe, put your mouth on her, it gives her the chance to say no, right? But if I just if I do it first and I say, babe, come here. If I just kind of pull her over like quietly, let me show you something. If I just do that, it becomes a little more comfortable, right? Let me do this first and let me show you something. Right. But then every situation is different because your third wheel may be shy. So you may want to start it off with your girl first, then tell the third wheel, hey, come here, let me show you something. You see what I'm saying? So,
okay.
So it popped off.
Notepad.
Nah, don't worry about it, cause look, this on YouTube, bro. You can replay this all day. You know what I'm saying?
This is true.
You know what I'm saying? So the lights were off and it popped off and nobody saw shit. Right now, I remember it because I can see in the dark. You know what I mean? Like I can see, motherfucker. Like the moonlight through the blinds helped me navigate this motherfucker. I had to play Captain Morgan in this shit because they didn't know what to do. Yeah. I knew exactly what to do. Hey, lay down right there. Da da da. Boom boom boom.
You got to
bam.
the ship.
Bruh, I was like a quarterback in a huddle. I was like, okay, cool. We got a trips left, B-Bird motion, 36 X fly, ready, break. And we'll break.
28 snatch.
You funny, cool ass Drake. But I would give, and this may sound misogynist, but fuck it. Women want you to lead, motherfucker. Like women, they don't always want to lead, right? And women may hate me saying that shit, but you ever ask your girl, hey babe, you want something to eat? And she say, yeah. And then you say, what you want? She say, I don't know. Lead.
Yeah, same thing with the movies.
You know what I'm saying? Let's watch a movie. Which one to watch? I don't know. Lead them. They don't know. That sounds misogynist. Fuck it. They don't know. right? So you just say, "Hey, come here." You get used to tugging arms. You get used to pushing backs. Hey, come over on this side. Get up here. You sit over here. You see what I'm saying? And Cool Ass Drake, it was lovely. It was lovely. We all
You get shit done, watch.
Man, hey man, the comment section Cornelia say naked bootlegs all game. That's real shit. That's real shit. So look, man. So what happens is I'm like, damn, I just lived my fantasy. That was fucking amazing. And it's like when the threesome was over, the lights came back on. I'm not bullshitting.
No way.
when the threesome was over, the lights came back on. And we all cleaned up.
Universal shit, man.
We all cleaned up, took a shower, and the best part about the threesome, I'm not gonna lie to you, Cool Ass Drake. The best part about the threesome, it wasn't even the threesome. I was in the kitchen making shortcakes. Because
after the threesome?
After the threesome. Because look, me being a cook, it helps me with the women. You know what I'm saying? When I'm up here flirting,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? When I'm up here flirting, shooting my shots, you know what I'm saying? Me being able to cook, it gives me points or whatever. So I was like, man, look, we're gonna come through, we're gonna chill out, we're gonna have some drinks, I'll cook for you. What's your favorite food? She said tacos. Well, okay, cool. I'll cook you some tacos.
You know all the tricks, don't you, Vital?
I cook these tacos, strawberry shortcakes. You like strawberry shortcakes? We'll pick up some strawberries. We might use them, but the remaining strawberries, I'll make shortcakes with them. We'll be cool, right? So I had to make these fucking strawberry shortcakes because I promised them. But the best part about the threesome,
ladies love strawberries.
I'm in the kitchen making the strawberry shortcakes. They're in pajamas on the couch, just
with each other,
spooning with each other, watching Netflix.
Way.
Motherfucker! That's the best part of my night. That's the best part of the night, Cool Ass Drake. That's the best part of the night, Cool Ass Drake.
That extra twist at the end there, man.
This is what life is about. Cool Ass Drake.
I was about to say, has that pretty much been your life for like the past 3-4 years now?
Man, YouTube takes up a big part of my life, Cool Ass Drake. But them spooning on the couch was the best part of the threesome. I brought over the strawberry shortcakes, and the questionnaire starts. I looked at them in the eye, said, that wasn't that bad, now was it? And they both said, nah, it was fun. It was fun. But the big question is, would you ever do it again? I said it in that same voice.
Yeah.
In that same voice. Would you ever do it again? Cool Ass Drake, we had 8 more threesomes that year. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, my goodness.
With just her, though, right? But then when my girl gets more acclimated, she's more like me now. She thinks, well, she's not my girl no more. Pardon me. She's not my girl no more. Because I've moved to Houston. She's still back in Mississippi. Salute to her. She's a legend in my life. But when you teach your girl dude shit, she thinks more like a dude. Because normally girls are annoying to me. You know what I'm saying? That shit I said earlier that I don't know. That shit's annoying.
Yeah.
It's annoying, right? And with my girl, we would flirt with women, right? Like we would go to Hooters and shoot the shot at the waitresses and shit. You know what I'm saying? But what made me so proud of her?
Legendary.
What made me so proud of her is she started looking at women. She started looking at women like I look at women. Like when we tried to set the threesome up with the girl of Hooters, and the girl who was like, I don't know, I never. My girl went, ugh, annoying, right? Because that's how I treat. That's how I look at them. That's just. I was so fucking proud of her, but it got down to a point to where, okay, let's have a threesome with this friend of yours. And this friend, I probably smashed all her friends, right? But we all did it in decency and order, right? Because I could look my girl in the face and say, listen, sweetie, like, I might cheat anyway. Let's just have a threesome so I won't have to. You know what I'm saying? And she get it. From a logic standpoint, she understands what I'm talking about, right? Like logically. she don't want me sneaking out 3:00 in the morning trying to smash some broad. Let's bring in the house and watch Netflix and cook tacos and make strawberry shortcake. You know what I mean? Because I might think she cute too. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, man. That is quite the story.
Look, man. Go ahead,
I got
man.
more than I bargained for, and I'm glad for it. That's funny.
Hey, man. Look, Voch Lombardi bring details outside the film room, man. But my new thing, and cool ass Drake, this is a whole new endeavor in my life. But I know I'm gonna have to do it the same way I did that though. I don't know if this ever gonna happen in my life. The current situation I'm dealing with now is not looking that way, and that's cool. That's cool. But I want a wife, and I just want this girl that just cleans up my house. She babysits my kids, so me and my wife could go do whatever. We go have a date or something. That nanny, that in-house chef, that maid, she can live at the house with us. She'll be some 21-year-old, and she come have threesomes with us every now and then, right? Like she could be our girlfriend. That's what I want. I want me and my wife to have a girlfriend. I don't know if I'm gonna get there, cool ass Drake, but I'm gonna start this
If anyone can, it's you.
Hey, I'm trying to pull it off, cool ass Drake. I'm gonna make the new YouTube channel. I'm gonna keep everybody updated. I just want to see, man.
I hope you get it. You saying you work in a hospital?
I work at a hospital, man. Yeah, work at a hospital in Houston.
You know who has it all figured out?
Who?
Dentists.
You know what? Let me tell you something, man.
Dentists got all these fresh out of college dental hygienist girls dancing all over the office.
We got
figured out.
We got this one doctor, man. He's like he's a 70-year-old Ben Stein looking dude, right? You know, with the he has the the glasses with the nose attached to it. You know what I'm saying? Like he's he looks like he got one of them. But he got bread though. Yeah. And he's a 70-year-old wearing skinny jeans and Vans. So you know what his life like. You know what I mean? Like you know what he do. But from my experiences, just from me being around, like these nurses out here, these healthcare people, they the real dirtbags, dog. They the ones you shoot the shot at. You go get you go get you some of them, man. But hey, man, like I said, I'm gonna make this new YouTube channel. I may cut this audio clip of just me and your conversation and just put that up on the second channel and just do it like that. But cool.
I think
go ahead.
Everyone would benefit from knowing this part of your history. It's quite spectacular.
Man, I'm way more than football, man. I'm way more than football. And if any of you cool.
Dude, you're a funny ass dude. I would definitely enjoy your humor content on your second channel.
Where you from, Drake? Where you from?
Central Washington.
Seattle and Spokane.
If I ever end up on Washington, I'm just gonna buy you a drink. We're gonna sit back and just talk shit all day. You'll learn so much, man. You'll learn so much about me.
Absolutely. I'm gonna be down in. My family's maybe talking about moving down to Arizona. I want to be closer down to Texas, down in Arizona. But at any point in the future, if I cross paths, man, I would more than gladly sit down and have a drink with you.
Salute to you, bro. Appreciate it. Thanks for calling, man.
I appreciate you. I'll talk to you in the group. See you later.
Yes, sir. Oh man, that was fun, man. That was fun. Look, man, I could talk shit all day, and that's what my second YouTube channel is gonna be about. Just me talking shit all day, right? Like football is of course what I do. It's probably gonna be the thing that pays for my house and my car and my family, feed my family one day. Football is probably gonna be that. But I got layers, man. I got some layers. And that's probably what the second YouTube channel is going to be about, just me and my layers, you know what I mean? So it's a couple people watching, not too many people watching, but if y'all want to call in, or if y'all got a question or anything, man, I'll answer your question. So just And let me see how much time I got. Let me look at my at my stream here. Damn, I was talking about Dragon Ball and threesomes for 40 minutes. Damn. Oh man. Okay, cool. So hey man, we're gonna probably do this for another 15 minutes and I'm gonna wrap the show up. Let me consult to the chat box real quick. Hey man, call in. Call in and we'll cross that road when we get there. Debate over. Charlie, you so late, bro. Charlie, if you watch the beginning of the video to about the hour mark, you'll get some good football talk there. But this last 45 minutes, I don't know what the hell happened, dog. My girl offered that shit, but she calls it a harem. It's not a harem because a harem is more so some pimp shit. Like you just got, 5 women that do 5 different things in your life. I don't want a harem. I just want one wife, me and her, some woman that I love. I'm probably gonna be 30 something, but I do want this tender little 20-year-old, 21-year-old that just walks around the house, keeps everything clean, pays bills when we need to, babysit the kids when it's time to go out on date. And, we have a threesome when me and the, I don't want another girlfriend. How do I smash a random chick? It depends on your definition of random. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of people have it misunderstood when they try to talk to women with like pickup lines or whatever, right? Like they'll just walk up to a woman and be like, say, baby, you tired? Because you've been running through my mind all day. Like it's not about lines. It's not about pickups, right? It's about making a chick feel comfortable. Once you break that first line of comfort, you can basically do whatever you want to do. Guys get curved because women aren't comfortable with them, right? So instead of shooting a shot, because I tell my homeboy this all the time, man, you just can't walk up to a chick and you can do this, but I don't do this personally. I don't walk up to women and be like, ma'am, excuse me, I just wanted to let you know that I thought you were gorgeous. I just think you're so beautiful. Can I take you out sometime? Can I something like that? That may work, but it makes me throw up in my mouth. Like I wouldn't dare use that line. Right? I'm more calculated. I assess the situation. I try to figure out what type of person they are, and I build my argument through getting you comfortable with me. Example. If I met you at Walmart on the baking goods aisle and I see you buying coconut for some cake that you're gonna make, I'm gonna act like I'm going to go buy some walnuts. I'm not buying no fucking walnuts, but I'm gonna act like it. I'm gonna walk over to the walnuts, which is right next to you. I'm gonna look down at you buying coconuts. I'm like, okay, what you baking? You gonna bake me one too? Right? Something like that, right? like me and my brother said he fresh. We was at Wild Wings chilling out or whatever, and my favorite pickup line, it ain't even a pickup line, but a pickup scenario is when a girl looks like she's having a bad day because she's at work, right? I immediately take her emotion from her, and I'll flip it into whatever I want it to be, right? So if it looked like she having a bad day, I'm gonna go, excuse me, ma'am, can I ask you a question? It look like you having a terrible day. Who the hell you about to cuss out? Right? Who the hell been bothering you? And she'll look at you and go, I'm having a bad day because it is, da-da-da, boom, boom, boom. And you can hit her with some smooth shit on the back end like, okay, that's cool. Like, I understand you having a bad day. I get it, but I would really appreciate it if you smiled. I just, watch this. Smile one time. And she'll smile. And she'll go, look at that. Much better, right? And she'll smile. Then you can shoot the shot. You can shoot the shot from there, right? Even if you see them smiling first, right? You can look at them like, excuse me, ma'am. Like, I understand you're not my waitress or whatnot, but let me just ask, like, what are you walking on sunshine about? You just smiling, skipping all up and through here, about to spill drinks. What are you so happy about, right? And me and my bro said, like, he'll tell you, we'll sit in the middle of a restaurant and I'll just pull a waitress to the side, right? They'll just walk around. I'll pull a waitress to the side and I would have every waitress in that area or whatever surrounding our table like answering my questions, right? Like one time we was at Wild Wings, dog, and it was like 6 waitresses, right? 6 waitresses sitting around our table, and we were debating when is it too early to hit raw in a relationship, right? Right? Now I have my own answer, but of course I got to be the antagonist to get answers from them. You know, one chick was like, "Well, a man got to wait. He got to wait this amount of time to have sex with me without a condom." If I agreed with her, the conversation is over with. But if I disagree, then I get more conversation. So let's just say her answer was 3 weeks. She was like, well, okay, let's say 1 month. Okay, somebody got to be my boyfriend for a month for me to have sex without a condom with him. And I go, why not have sex with him immediately, right? Like, why not go ahead and get that man what he want? If you gonna have sex with him with a condom, it's just like having sex without a condom. And she gonna be like, well, what if he got AIDS? You wouldn't have sex with him with a condom if he have AIDS. You might as well let him go ahead. If you make me wear a condom, I think you questioning my decision-making skills, and I'm offended. And next thing you know, they all laughing. They're all laughing. Don't flirt with women because they've been flirted with their whole life. That's old to them. Just talk to them. Just talk to them. Make them just make them laugh, dog. Just have conversation with them because what they're not used to, they're not used to general conversation. Pardon me, genuine. They're not used to genuine conversation. You know what I'm saying? They're used to, oh, he just trying to smash. Even if that's true, because 9 times out of 10 it's true. Don't make them feel that way. You know what I'm saying? I had a girl that knew she was nasty. I'm trying not to be, you know, whatever. She knew she was promiscuous. On the other channel, I'm gonna cuss all I want to. She knew she was promiscuous. She just didn't want to make it feel that way. You know what I'm saying? She'll let you and all your homeboys hit. Just don't remind her that she's letting all your homeboys hit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, that's basically, long story short, basically. That's how you have sex with a random chick. You just be unlike everybody else. Everybody else broadcast that they're trying to smash. They broadcast, oh, I think you're beautiful. And they've been hearing that shit since they were teenagers. You probably a teenager, so they've been hearing that shit all their life. You know what I'm saying? Just be casual. Walk up to a chick and be like, you know what? I like your shoes, but I hate your shoestrings. You know what she gonna say? She either gonna say, what? She gonna say, shut up, you stupid. Or she gonna say, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, it gives you more. You know what I mean? It gives you more to work with. Voch, have any workout advice for high school? 18? Okay, man, look, you got plenty of time, dog. Flirting 100% if 100% get you put in the friend zone, dog. Workout advice. The best way to work out, 2 things. Weight room and track, dog. Weight room and track. Go run. Try not to run the same thing over and over again, right? Transition from sprints to 20-yard bursts to run 400s. That's 1 lap around the track. Run 200s, run 100s, run bleachers. Just run. Agility drills, that's easy. And then just weight room stuff. It's real. It's simple, man. Working out in high school, meat and potatoes. Because you in high school. Your body gonna do half the work for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can eat like shit and work out and you'll still be in shape. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't need no advanced stuff. Like, your body gonna do the work for you. You know, just don't throw your body all, you know, just don't eat cake every day, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Smashing random chicks, have something to talk about, and don't be 100% ugly as fuck. A little drink helps. That's true, man. That's true. Just don't be dirty. Don't be 100% like. Don't be nasty. Like, ugly motherfuckers, they get ass too. Just don't be like disgusting. You'll be all right, bro. Time will tell. Don't be shy. Shoot the shot, man. They are out here to, like, they want to give it to you. You just gotta ask. Voch, Goku versus Superman. Goku. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Man, Voch, you and I don't agree on anime. That's cool. That's cool. Chi was taking that green Namekian dick. Better not be. Piccolo better not be smashing Chi. Call in Alcatraz. What was Alcatraz saying? Yo, what you think? I haven't watched Attack of the Titan, man. And you know, people telling me to watch it, man. People telling me, you know, I need to watch Attack of the Titan. I don't know, man. We'll see. We'll cross that road. We'll cross that road when we get there. Hold up. What happened to the debate? Gashler, you late, man. You late from an hour from the beginning of the show to the hour mark. We actually debated football a little bit, not a lot, but a little bit. But this ended up cool ass. Drake wanted to know about threesomes. Festerson wanted to know about getting the ass in general. It just rewind, bro. Rewind. But with that being said, I think this is a good time to wrap this up, though, man. I think it's a good time to wrap this up. I do have work in the morning. At an hour, 52 minutes. Yeah, that's solid. That's solid. Cool. Hey, man, thanks everybody for tuning in tonight. We somehow have more viewers now than we did than when we first ended the show. So, salute to y'all. I don't know when I'm going to make the second channel, but I'm going to make a bunch of videos. And, man, I'm just going to line it up, bro. I'm just going to line it up and I'm gonna make about 6 videos. I'm just gonna release them slowly, and we're just gonna see how the second channel goes, man. And you know, if it ends up being dope, it's just gonna end up being dope. All right. So, with that being said, I'm Voch Lombardi. Hold it down for the Doski Woski and the Peasky Whiskey. Look out for those quick looks, man. I'm gonna do a quick look on Saquon, Barkley, Derrius, Guice, and Bo Scarbrough is gonna come out real soon. And keep eyes on the channel because I'm gonna give y'all more information about the second Voch Lombardi YouTube channel. So, hey, man, hit me up and tell me what y'all think my second channel should be called, right? Can't call it Voch Lombardi, so I might call it Voch Lombardi TV or something. I don't know. But, yeah, man, y'all hit me up and, you know, let me know what y'all think. All right? Peace, y'all.